well. It's officially Halloween. It's October. So of course it's going to be a Halloween design. So I've got some BT Art Box nails in medium coffin, taking Madame Glam's base coat and getting that on all of the nails. Give them a cure for 30 seconds. Huge fan of these full cover tips, by the way. I'll leave them linked down below in the description box. They're fantastic. So I'm going to be using Rosy Nude and Yellow Cab from Madame Glam. I'm going to add some Perfect Black in as well. But we're going to do Yellow Cab on the thumb, the index and the pinky. I'm going to do 2 coats of them. Look at that. It's so creamy and dreamy. It's amazing. And it is, even though it's called Yellow Cab, it's practically orange. So, Halloween. Oh yes, and here comes a boo-boo. Ready? Ah, no! No. I don't think the magnet was very strong on that one, was it? Give them a coat and we'll do the Rosy Nude on the middle and the ring finger. Again, 30 seconds for a full cure in your lamp. Got a bit of floof on that one. Don't know where it comes from. Give them a cure, get your second coat on and give them another cure. The design I'm doing is it's taken from someone else actually. I haven't been feeling very well, so I quickly had a quick look on Instagram and on Google and on Pinterest, and I found this one design. I thought, perfect, it's super simple, it's going to be nice and quick, and it was really quick. I usually have like an hour and a half video to edit, but I actually only had 30 minutes, so that was great. Just taking a little bit of Perfect Black onto my palette. I will link down below the lady that I took inspiration from. I think she did this last year. I'm sure she did. Right, get in. This is why it's so simple. I'm getting some stickers, star stickers, all different sizes. So on the right hand side, these ones have got a large and a small. So I just get my tweezers. I like to bend the backing paper almost. And it just lifts it up a little bit for me. And then the sticker sheet on the left has got a medium size star. So I'm just going to put one of each on the thumb, and I'm going to do it to the pinky as well, but I don't want them to be gold. I want them to be black. So I did a video, I'll post it now in the little card up top, like how to do shapes, easy ways to do shapes. And this was one of them. I think it's fantastic. Stars are really hard. They really are. And this just works. And if you have got only one size of a star sticker, you can make it bigger. You can't make it smaller, unfortunately, but you can make it bigger. You can overline. So I absolutely love this hack. You could also, if you don't have star stickers, or if you've got black ones, even better. So I've just put them on there and then we'll colour them in. If you've got stamping plate, you can do that. Star stamping plate, all different size stars. Pop them on. Even easier. But you will find that throughout this set, I took the easy route. Yeah, it's just wanted to be a simple set. You could make it easier for yourself, and I'll let you know how a little bit later on. It really is simple though. Just pop your stickers on, get some black polish, take a tiny brush and fill in over the top of that sticker. Give it a cure. Sometimes, because the sticker is so shiny, the gel doesn't really want to stick very well, so just needs an extra coat sometimes. But I'm going to do that to the thumb and the pinky. Okay, pop them in for a cure, and then we're going to get a dotting tool. I'm just going to create some dots. Simple. And the more you dot on your nail, rather than picking up some more polish, the smaller, different sizes, you'll have those dots as well. Right, we're onto the index finger now, and I'm taking a super fine brush. Guess what we're doing? Spider webs again. Can you have a Halloween nail set without spiderweb though? Can you? You can, I know you can. But like I keep saying, if you put them in the corner, Super simple, super easy. And we're going to put one in each corner, so top left and bottom right. Yeah, this is all that's going on this nail as well. Just super easy designs for the whole set. I liked the super thin brush to do the straight lines first, and then I switched back to the brush that I used to fill in the stars to do those curvy web lines. I liked that brush. I didn't make it myself. I brought it, thought it was too thick, hacked it, made it thinner. So it was literally like 3-4 strands of hair. But it was perfect for doing those lines. Just didn't feel like I had enough control over it to do anything other than straight lines. So I switched to this brush, and I do elongate those straight lines a little tiny bit. I think it made it look a lot better once they were elongated. If you feel like you're going to mess up though and you've done like the perfect curve, or you've done a few of them, quickly give it a flash cure before going on to anything else. If you're just unsure on how to do this, there's no harm in flash curing it before you can carry on. And you've got the security then that it's not going to do anything. It's not going to move. It's not going to get wiped away. Yes, love it. Pop it in the lamp for a full cure. And then we're on to the ring finger. So I've got that yellow cab again, and I've used the same brush again. I'm just grabbing a blob of it, popping it down and running it towards that cuticle, just create some drips, and then flip it back round, and you can see how it's going to look. So I'm going to fill in the top near the cuticle, because we know that's going to be all orange anyway. Rounding off those drips, pulling them up, making them a little bit thicker. And we do that to all of the drips. And then it's just a matter of joining it all up. And I do create, like a little drippy blob that's dripped off down at the bottom. If you're looking at the nail like that, it's going to be at the bottom right. That was it? Yes, here it is. Yeah, fill it all in and join them all up. And I do 2 coats of the yellow cab. You can't see it on camera. It looks perfectly, like perfect coverage. But in person, it definitely needed 2 coats. And then we just need to outline it all. And I'm using that same brush again, giving it a clean with some acetone and picking up that perfect black. And I'm just going to gently swoop all around the edges, join everything up. And you can do the same with this as well. If you've done your first swoop and you love it and you're worried you're going to mess up the next one, pop it in the lamp, give it a flash cure before moving on to the next one. Because trust me, there is nothing worse than getting to the very end and messing it up and having to start all over again. Oh, it's a nightmare. So once I have done the outline for all of them, I'm going to do that little blobby bit as well down there. And then I wanted to make it a bit cartoony. So we just add a few little black lines like there and a couple more. And I just think it makes it pop so much better. Yeah, well happy with that. Give it a cure. On to the last nail. So I'm going to take out, yes, you could have used that or a sticker, a stamp plate that says that, or a sticker that says it. But I've gone with that super thin brush, and I'm going to try and attempt it myself with my poorly hands and my very, very, very shaky fingers. Really shaky. It took me forever. So all I'm doing is I've got that really thin brush, and I just want to, with the lightest touch, write trick or treat in the font that I want. I tried to recreate what the original artist did. I'm not the original artist, so it's not as good as hers. But I really liked how they turned out. So I've done trick, and I'm happy with how that looks. And then we want or to be in the middle. When I got to the treat bit at the very bottom, I was like, I should have started higher up. I should have done the or first, smack bang in the middle of the nail, then done the trick and the treat. So if I was to do this again, I'd do the or first, just in rough. Once you're happy with it, cure it, then do the trick, cure that, then do the treat, cure that. And then you can go on with your thicker brush or your best brush, whatever brush you're more comfortable with, and then got in and made it better. Yeah, kind of kicked myself there, not doing the ore first and curing it. But you live and learn, and I suppose these are what the tutorials are all about, aren't they? I'll make the mistakes so you don't have to. But I'm taking that original, oh no, it's not the original brush, I used a different brush this time. I'll try and leave, because these are like mermaidy brushes. They're just from SHEIN, and that was SHEIN, however you say it, and they're really, really, really good, really good. So I've taken one out of the set of 3. Wouldn't be able to tell you which one if you haven't got one, but there's a short one which I use for the stars and the spider web, and then there's 2 longer ones. There's a really thin one and a little tiny bit thicker one. It's the little tiny bit thicker one, and I've just put some black on there, and I'm just making the lines thicker and just neatening it all up. Add those, you know, like, is it like Times New Roman or something? You know, that font where it's a bit oldie English fancy. And just add the little sticks on the end of the letters so that it's a little bit fancier. See, I finish writing trick and then I whack it in the lamp before moving on to ore. Like I said, I'm doing this, making the mistakes that you don't have to. Do what I said originally. Do the ore in the middle, give it a cure, then do trick or treat. And then you know that your positioning is right. I wanted the zero, it's an O. I wanted the O to be thicker, because that's how she did it. I'm sure she said that she was doing it because Hocus Pocus was, I don't know, maybe that was a different page I was looking at. Can't remember. Not a clue. So I'm on to the treat, and I've given that a cure. I have messed up a little tiny bit on the O, on ore, and I do mess up on the very last T on treat as well. Can you see I'm a bit pushed for space there? Crammed it right in. But we do it. I love the K's and the R's. Love how they're all curly. A steady hand is definitely required, and this could have been so much better. I know it could have if my hand just stopped shaking. I'm not sure what was wrong. I haven't really been eating very well. Been sleeping so much. Honest to God, I slept for about 12 hours one night. Yeah, it's been weird. Like drained, really fatigued. I had a sore throat and I had a little bit of a cough the first day / evening, and then the next morning. Then that went. My body has just been aching so much. So here's what I do to fix the mistakes. So you see that T? I did the line up, coming up off it instead of down. So I'll just get in some of that Rosy Nude on that brush and just hiding the mistakes. And then I'll give that a cure and get a dotting tool. I'm just going to put some orange blobs here, there and everywhere, and then give that a cure. Once I have finished all of them, I'm going to base coat all of them, give them a nice thick base coat, pop them in the lamp. This is what they would look like if they were glossy, but I'm going to matte top coat them. Ta-da! So rubbish. Well, this is what they look like. I love them. They're so simple, but they're so sweet. Love them. Let me know what you guys think, because your opinion matters the most to me, obviously, because I do it for you. And let me know what you'd like to see on Wednesday or maybe next Sunday. If there's something you want me to do, I will definitely give it a go just for you. Everything I've used will be linked down below, as always, in the description box, along with all the discount codes. I've put one on screen already for Madam Glam. But if you've seen the Born Pretty haul, I'll leave the Born Pretty link down below as well. You can get 10% off at Born Pretty, because and I'm still waiting for my little gel pots. I can't wait, I'm so excited. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Share it with your friends if you think they'd like to see it, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.